like 2 months ago, I got these pajama pants. I'm really happy I did. They're they're super comfy, and I don't feel bad wearing them for days and days at a time. Which is not the case today. Today, it's back to work. I don't know if you can see behind me, but the National Guard is here at the hospital. That's a fun new development. Oh, and it looks like they're building a bunch of, I don't know, small metal shelters. Walking home, fucking snowed. It's like, is it the first day of spring? And it fucking snowed. I wouldn't be walking home, but because of the way things are, there's not a ton of Uber drivers. And the two cab companies I've called, one is out of business, or at least their phone is not paid. And the other one, I've called it twice now. The first night it was like a 45-minute wait, which I assume is because of the Uber situation. And the second one, it just rang and rang and rang, which is tonight. Luckily I don't, live far. Still, I don't know. At least it's really pretty. Last night was something. After I got home, I ordered a Domino's order, pizza and cheesy bread. When the Domino's craving kicks in, you just have to go for it. Was it the Noid? Was their mascot in the late 80s, early 90s? The Noid? What was this thing? Did he influence you? Was he like the Cupid of Domino's? That must be it, right? The Cupid of Domino's. He shoots you with his Domino's dildo, and next thing you know, you have to eat everything. Anyway, point being, I feel worse this morning than I would say most of my hangovers have ever felt. It's just, holy shit, I am beat up. I'm gonna finish the very little Domino's that I have left over, and then no more for, well, I might have some pizza points. Once you buy 6 pizzas, you get a free one. So maybe I'll just finish out my pizza points, get the free one, and then no more. At the beginning of this, didn't I say I was trying to lose weight? Other side of that, though, who knows? Maybe society collapses and there's no more Domino's, so I should eat it all while I can, right? And I can lose weight as I slowly starve to death in the wasteland.
I told my brother, every single surface, you hand somebody cash, it could be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to just use my card now.
Yeah, well, people want you to use your card if
Yeah.
as long as you're the one putting it in and doing the debit on it. They don't want to touch it if they can help it.
Right.
You don't blame them.
No. Yeah, our corner stores have no cash
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, like they said on the TV.
It's so scary.
It is, it really is. New York is just, I feel so bad for New York State right now, and New York City especially. Upstate isn't as bad, but New York City area, southern.
They got, they're like the highest
Oh, yeah.
number, right?
They're like doubling every day, or every 2 days or something like that. Yeah.
With like the
They
majority
got 40,000
being ill, right?
cases or
Not
something?
dying.
No, they got like 40,000 cases, I guess. You know, hospitals are swamped. Or 50,000, and they've only got 30,000 beds or something. I forget what the numbers were.
The pizza here is a grocery store worker.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I know.
I'm not
Yeah, that
surprised.
doesn't surprise me either.
Some places are putting
I'm
up.
gonna wear. I'm wearing gloves from now on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store at some point again.
Yeah.
Like, today's the day they start the whole ban with the whole
Oh, is that right?
stay home, stay safe.
Hi, it's Maureen.
Order or whatever it is
Yeah,
for
it's
everyone.
fine.
Hey, what's up?
It's the
I
whole
mean, I've
state,
pretty much
isn't
been
it?
doing that anyway, but
Yeah,
Okay.
my husband's making one last beer run. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
that's great.
Look at this wonderful hat that I got a couple months ago at Goodwill. What a beauty. I have nowhere to wear it now. Can't really wear it to work. I've been wearing it around the house a little bit here and there. Such a shame. And yesterday I found out that there was an article recently in one of our local papers that kind of just tore us up, the hospital, I mean, about how nurses weren't really wearing the proper protection, their face masks were worn hanging off of them. They weren't really following procedure. I haven't personally seen anything like that, but strategically, which is more of what I do at the hospital, I sort of arrange where people go. I have definitely noticed a lot of really poor management of people and resources. So I learned that someone, I don't have many details on the situation, so I'll try not to make it seem worse than it is. Someone who works at the hospital, I was led to believe it was an RN, went to this paper and just fed them all these details. And they wrote a huge article about how we're fucking up, which we are. Management got super pissed, and apparently yesterday he was being followed around by people and told I don't think they can fire him, but he was trying to film, and he was told he can't film in the hospital, and they can't stop him from talking, but you know, that doesn't mean they can't make his life worse. Which I guess answers my earlier question about whether or not I can film or show anything. Although it seems like more of a guideline and not a rule, I haven't shown any patient faces, and that's been, or patient names, and that's been the thing that concerns me the most, the thing that I think would actually be illegal. But I'm going to try to film moments as I have been, but I'm also going to try to keep a better record so I can relay back what is happening or not happening. Yesterday I listened into a conversation between two, let's call them not upper management, but they are on the ground, they're boots on the ground, but they are definitely of management. It's a conversation between two of them who were planning on spending their weekend getting ammo for when shit hits the fan, as the Doomers like to say, soon. And it wasn't a light conversation. They weren't joking. They were being entirely serious. And I know that they're not prophets, and they're just fucking, people in a hospital in upstate Vermont, but that attitude is super dangerous to me. Okay, it's Thursday the 26th, I think. It's finally my Friday. I know that this has been a strange episode with just chunks of days slapped together. But again, with really being unable to document the world of the hospital, not much I can do about it. However, I do think what I have grabbed so far speaks a lot for what the normal day-to-day is like. On one hand, incredibly mundane, and on the other, very panicked. But this is, after this I have 3 days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which I haven't had a weekend off in, Jesus Christ, a year. I mean, a weekend that I haven't taken myself. Maybe something exciting will happen for you today. At the door just now, I was told that starting next week we're going to get temperature tested here when we come in. The staff, I mean. Which I feel like should have been done weeks ago. Just got to work, and apparently they moved all of us. They've isolated our staff into a different office, which I have to go find. Shit.
Nice new office. Quiet. No one here. Get to listen to Philip Glass all day and it's not so bad. Evens out all the garbage. Maybe. Right now. It's almost time for lunch.